Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm here to do empties for you. I have a ton of products to share with you, so I'll give you little reviews on all the things, let you know if I would get them again or not, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get started because there's so much stuff. First up, I have the 7th generation natural dish liquid in the unscented. It's free and clear, and I really like this. However, I like the Dapple one more. This is my favorite. I started getting this for the girls for their bottles and ended up just really liking it in general for everything. So I buy the giant refills of this. I get this off of Vitacost, and it's the Pure and Clean bottles and dishes. This one's lavender. I've also tried the apple one, and I believe they have an unscented one as well. And then I get the pump bottle. So I keep the pump bottle near the sink, and then I just refill that with this stuff. And I also refill our little scrubby dish thing with this as well. But it works so good. It gets all the grime off of the bottles and just works great for dishes in general. So it's free of SLS, SLES, parabens, and formaldehyde, and I highly recommend this. I also went through the OxiClean Baby Stain Remover. I think I got this because I had a gift card to Babies R Us and I needed to spend a couple more bucks. So I ended up getting this and I liked it. It worked out fine. I do like the Dapple, the same company I just mentioned. They have a really good stain remover. I also like the one from my Green Fills. That is the laundry detergent we use. It comes in little packets of the powder. So you just pour that into your bottle, so you're not having to buy bottles every time you need not dish detergent, laundry detergent, but their stain remover is really, really great. Next I have the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I've used, I think, 2 other ones of this same type, and it's so good. It's really great for sensitive skin. If you guys have redness, if you get a lot of irritation, I would definitely try this out. It has rose fruit extract and it removes impurities and softens the skin. Whenever you get to the bottom though, there's these little rose petals, so it kind of gets hard. It gets backed up, so you can't really use the last bits. Next I have the Jack and Jill Natural Bath Time Bubble Bath in Simplicity, which is the unscented one. I got this when I went to the Natural Health Expo, and I never heard of this company before. It's made in Australia, but it's hypoallergenic. It's great for ultra sensitive skin of all ages, and it says perfect for newborns. I did like this, however, I went through this really fast. If you see it and want to try it, I think it was a good product, but I just don't think there's that much in here, and we go through bath products really fast for the girls. Next I have the Wellness Formula Herbal Defense Complex. This is great to have all the time in your house. What I like to do with this is if I ever feel a cold coming on, I take some of these. So it says to start taking this when you start to feel an imbalance in your well-being, and then it says take 3 tablets every 3 hours. I usually take 3 every, actually I was taking 2 every couple hours because they're pretty big and they taste really nasty, and it was getting hard for me to take 3 of them every time. But honestly, these are amazing at boosting your immune system, and I get those off of Vitacost. Next I have the Pacifica Purified Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. These were fine. I would get them again, but they weren't anything like out of this world. They were just I don't know, a normal cleansing wipe. I also went through the Plenty Naturals Apple and Broccoli Hair and Body Wash. I use this for the girls and I really liked it, but again, it's small. So I am now starting to buy tubs of body wash and shampoo, bubble bath, all that stuff for the girls in a larger size because, like I said, we go through things pretty quickly. So I feel like it saves me, you know, packaging in the long run, and I don't have to be ordering stuff as often. Oh my gosh, what do you know? Another shampoo and body wash. This one is from Baby Organics, and this is a fragrance-free one. I did really like this. I like the foam products because they're just easy and it's tear-free, so I definitely noticed that it didn't irritate their eyes, because there's some that I've used that have irritated their eyes. But this one was good. But you know what? I think I'm kind of liking just like actual shampoo texture, you know, not a foam, because to me it seems like it works more. It really gets into their hair and cleans it a lot better, especially on their skin. Sometimes I feel like foam just kind of rinses off really quick. I went through the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I love this. I also just started using not the 2-Hour Express, the regular one, which I liked it, but I like this one a lot more. I think this one gives me a more natural deep tan. So you put this all over your skin, let it sit for 2 hours, and then you rinse it off in the shower. You don't have to scrub your body, just kind of let the water get the excess off of your skin, and it gives you the most natural, amazing looking tan I've ever seen. This stuff is so, so good. Next I have the California Baby Overtired and Cranky Massage Oil. It's very hydrating, smells amazing. Sometimes I would just pour a little bit of this into their bath and it would just really hydrate their skin without having to put this on after, because they're not the type to just sit there while I rub lotion on their body. Like, that doesn't really happen ever. So I would use this just on little areas that maybe they had really dry skin, or again, just pouring some into the bath and just making that super hydrating for them. Next I have a candle. This is from World Market back in the holiday season. It's the cider and clove soy wax candle. Smells so, so good. Definitely check out the soy candles at World Market. They have really good scents, but I've been on an Anthropologie kick for my candles. I was trying to get knockoffs of the Anthropologie ones, but I've realized that the Anthropologie ones are just better. So lately I've been loving one. It has a coconut wax blend, and then the other one is soy, I believe. I don't use candles up that quickly, so if a candle is super beautiful, like a lot of them are at Anthropologie, that's a big draw to me because you are seeing it all the time and it acts like, you know, a little piece of home decor. So I kind of just want to splurge a little bit extra on my Anthro ones. Okay, here's one more. This is kind of what I mean. This is the Hearth in Hand by Magnolia that they launched at Target. This is the Juniper Water and Aloe Soy Candle. I didn't really like this scent. I liked it at first. I think I wanted to like this because it was Hearth in Hand, but I don't know, it didn't burn that evenly, and it didn't really fragrance our room that much, so it's kind of a letdown. Next I have a mask from Alterna. This is a mask that I've been using for years, since probably 2003, I think. It's the Alterna Rehab Deep Hydration Mask. I get this off of Vitacost, and it lasts a super long time. Even though it looks kind of small, you don't need that much in here, and you actually get a decent amount of product. It smells so good, like this citrusy mango scent. It reminds me of when I first started doing YouTube, because I use this all the time and I feel like I talked about it a lot. So if you guys watched me back then you probably have seen this product. Next I have the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix Setting Spray. I didn't really like this. I don't really know if it did much. The only one I've really noticed that works is Urban Decay. The Urban Decay, so the Scandinavia ones, to me, and the one that's for dewy skin, to make you look dewy, because it gives you a more natural radiant finish as opposed to a mattifying finish. So I would not get this again. I wanted to like it, but I just didn't. Next I have the Juice Beauty Phyto Pigments Illuminating Primer. I did really like this. This was just expired and time to get rid of, but a really great primer that has good ingredients and it gives the skin a really pretty illuminated look. I also went through the Julep, what is this called? The Matte Lip Mousse in Ooh La La. This expired on me. It kind of started to crack and doesn't smell all that great anymore. Would I buy this again? Probably not. I really did like the color, but I just have so many lip products that I use and love. I don't need to get this. Next I have the Avalon Organics Refreshing Peppermint Green Tea Chapstick. This is amazing. If you guys are looking for better natural chapsticks, because when you're putting on chapstick, you're ingesting a lot of that, so it's super important to have a more natural chapstick on your lips. This one I get from Vitacost. I think it comes in a 3-pack. At least when I got it, it was a 3-pack. It had this one, a cherry one, and a vanilla, and they all are really good. Okay, this is the Out of Africa Shea Body Oil. This is just time, again, it's past its prime, clearly. I don't know what's going on with it now. It looks very odd and separated. I have like a bond with this because this is what I used when I was pregnant, and I used it every single night, multiple times a day, I feel like, and it was amazing, and I didn't get any stretch marks. So if you guys are looking for a product to help with stretch marks or to help avoid them, try this out, the Out of Africa Shea Body Oil, and I have the lavender kind, and it just worked wonders on my skin. So I will definitely be getting this again when I'm pregnant again. Next I have the Highlands Baby Vitamin C tablets. I get these all the time for the girls. I give them these every day, just 1 tablet. Sometimes I give them 2 if maybe I think a cold's coming on, and it has kept them so healthy. I mean, obviously I don't think it's just because of these, but they definitely help. So if I can remember to give it to them every day, I do. They're little tiny tablets and they dissolve on the tongue. I have the Butter London Stroke of Wow Volumizing Mascara. This was awful. I don't know what the heck is going on with this wand. It is just like way too much. It doesn't make sense. Every side is different, and I don't have time to be like trying different sides of the wand for every little section of my lashes. I just want something that's easy that I can put on quick, and that was not the product for me. This one I did like though. This is the Monsieur Big by Lancome. It has a really big fluffy wand, and I really liked it. It was one of those mascaras that got better as you used it, so I would definitely suggest this. The one I'm using right now that I really like is by It Cosmetics. Their new mascara, it's really, really good. I have a bunch of these Cover FX. They're the Total Cover Cream Foundations. A couple years ago, I was doing a lot of wedding makeup for friends and friends of friends, and this is a foundation that I used on brides. I loved it. It has really good coverage, and it doesn't look too cakey, but it lasts all day long. Like, really good coverage, like a concealer almost. You can actually use this as a concealer, but I don't need all of these, and they're also expired majorly. Next I have the Mineral Fusion Concealer in Neutral. Love this, really good concealer. It comes in a little duo thing, so you get two different color options. This one again, time to be done with. I do get these from Vitacost though. They have 3 color options, not a ton, and they're all pretty light. Next I have the Korres Black Pine. I feel like I'm just whipping through these products, but I have a lot. This is a really good serum. If you guys are looking for an anti-aging product, I would definitely suggest this one. I would just suggest going to Sephora and getting a sample of this first, because it is a little bit pricey. Seeing if it works well with your skin, and then getting the full size. I have the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This one is a super skinny wand. It's really good at lengthening your lashes and separating them. So what I would do is put a thickening mascara on first, and then using this to really add length, and it really makes your lashes super long. So if you're into layering your mascaras, this is a really good one to put on last. This is the Redken Windblown Dry Finishing Spray. I used to love this, but again, oh my gosh, it's so old. I've recently been going through my products and just looking at things that are like over 3 years old. I have other products that are new that I should be using. This, it had its moment, and it's just time to say goodbye and move on. If you guys are into decluttering, watch my video on decluttering to get some inspiration and tips on going through your stuff. I am working on doing an organizing video, so kind of a part 2 of that one, and give you guys some habits to use to really keep your home organized after you have decluttered. So that will be coming soon. Okay, this is the Green Beaver Company Foaming Hand Soap. I got this in some box. I'm not sure what box it was, but I really like this. It was a fresh mint scent and a really nice soap, really good ingredients. Another product that has expired is the Pure Minerals Liquid Veil 4-in-1 Spray Foundation. This color is medium, which is too dark on me right now. The light would be really good, but I really like this. So it kind of is like an airbrush product. I spray it into the cap and then use my brush in there, but it gives you a really beautiful finish. It's just the color is really wrong for me right now, too dark, and it's very, very old. Next I have the Korres Olive Shower Gel. I didn't like this. I like a lot of Korres body products, but I don't like the olive scent. I have the Baby Ganix Bubble Bath in Chamomile Verbena. I do really like this. This lasts a long time. I really love Baby Ganix products. They are made with really good ingredients, and yeah, they last me a while, so I'm always a fan of that. This is amazing. This is the Herborian CC Cream. I just used this up today. It's broad spectrum SPF 25. I have it in the shade Claire. Is that the color? I love this because it gives me my moisturizer, my SPF, and it also gives you just a light layer of color. Like not a ton of color. It just evens out your skin tone, and I love this. This lasted me so long. I actually had a backup of this, so I'm using that right now. I am a huge, huge fan of this. 2 more things. I have the Clarisonic Radiant Foaming Milk Cleanser. I did not like this. I ended up using this just as a body wash. It had a lot of fragrance in here, and I don't like a lot of fragrance in my skincare products. They usually irritate my skin, so yeah, it just didn't work for me. And last, I have my Inglot eyeshadow palette. This is kind of sad. I got this for Andrew and I's wedding when I was prepping for all the makeup products I was going to use on my face for my wedding day. It's super beautiful, but it's so old, and it's gotten to the point where the shadows don't really work that much anymore. It's time to just get rid of this though. I was holding on to it just because I use this black a lot, but I was thinking to myself, I'm keeping this heavy palette just for a black eyeshadow. So I ended up ordering just matte carbon on Nordstrom the other day, and now I just have a little tiny eyeshadow which works great, and I keep that in the bathroom with my makeup that I use on a daily basis, so I don't have to keep this giant eyeshadow palette just for the black. So it's sad to say bye to this, but I just don't use it that much anymore, and the eyeshadows are just getting a little film on them, and it's time to say goodbye. So those are all the products that I've used up recently. I know it's a ton of products. I'm really trying to power through some things and just go through my stuff, get rid of clutter, and just start using things that I really, really love. So thank you guys for watching and spending a little bit of time with me today. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy Empties, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.